Okay, what's the commission? 0.04 of what she sells. And that's what we're trying to figure out, right? She sells. She shells by the C. Okay, so that's my X. And my total earnings here is what? 55,000. Okay, sell for X. That'll tell us how much she has to sell. So subtract 18,000. 37. Thank you. These go to 0. I get my 0.04x. Divide both sides by 0.04. Sorry, my 4s look like 9s. 0.04. And we're going to get a really big. Seems about right. So she has to sell about $1 million worth of houses. It's not that many, actually, in a year. Six would be, figure 150,000. 2, 4, 6, maybe 7 houses. Questions, comments, concerns? Easy peasy, huh? All right. Next one. Do you have a summer job that pays $5.60 an hour? This is a little old. You get $8.40 an hour for every overtime hour that you work. How many hours of overtime must you work to earn $287? On a teacher's salary, probably 119 hours. Okay, so my regular pay plus my overtime pay is going to equal my total earnings. Okay, what's my regular pay? Times what? 40. Very good, because that's only 1 hour. I'm working 40 hours. Wow, excellent. Okay, overtime hours. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, right? So that's my X. How much per hour do I have of that? 840. And that's going to equal my total earnings of an 87. Okay, south, south, south. Let's see, 4, carry the 2, 4 times, that was 224. Subtract 224. I get 840x equals 363. I'm not doing that one. Nope, not going to happen. What's 63 divided by 8.4? Actually, it's not 8 because that would be 64, so it's got to be 7. 7.5. Thank you. What is this? Overtime hours. It's got to be a certain point where we're going to have to label. I did do a new iPad. was recently purchased in Algonquin for $464.40, including tax. If the tax rate in Algonquin is 8%, find the price of the iPad before taxes. Okay, so here's my plan of action. I have the cost of the iPad, right? And then I'm going to add to it the tax, and that's going to be my purchase price. Okay, how much was the iPad? Nope, that was the purchase price, right? We don't know what the price of the iPad was, right? So we're going to have to call that X. We're going to have to let X equal the iPad, cost of the iPad. Now we have to add in the tax. What's our interest rate? Interest 0.08 of the price of the iPad, right? We're letting X equal the price of the iPad, so it's 0.08X. A little tricky. All right, remember this is a 1, right? So we have like terms on the same side of the equal sign. 1 plus 0.08, 1.08x equals 464.40. Divide both sides by 1.08. So the cost of the iPad is $430 even. So just the cost of the iPad only is $430. And I go back and I just use a little common sense, because I'll have students write, mistakenly get like, well, maybe it's $5,000. No, $5,000 for an iPad doesn't make sense. You made a mistake. Okay, go back and look at it. Make sure it makes a little bit of common sense. The iPad $430, which means my tax is about $34.40. Yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't believe the kind of answers I get on an airplane. Like, there was one with an airplane wing. Somebody put down that it was 4 inches. Are you taking pictures in my classroom? You would never do that, right? Okay, just checking. Do that. Any questions on this? All right, so now you should be able to do the whole assignment for the book work on part 1. Actually, I think there was only one word problem there, right? And that was actually the 2 airplane things. One was flying one way. Did you read it? You have to use distance equals rate times time. Number 27. Use distance equals rate times time. Okay? In fact, on page 28, oh, wait, you don't have, never mind. All right, what else we got? Are we done with 1.4 part 1? We need to do part 2, right? Which means